Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Vendors Table. My name's MC Mide. Today we are joined by Nwanne and Moyo of Simply Asoebi. How you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Good, thank you.
Good. Lovely to have you here. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. So what do you do and why weddings?
Do you want to go?
Okay, so my name's Moyo,
And I'm Nwanne.
and we are the co-founders of a business called Simply Asoebi. So essentially what we do is we provide the sourcing of fabrics for clients. So when you think of Asoebi, if you go to like a Nigerian wedding, you might see a lot of people wearing the same fabric. So that is essentially Asoebi. And historically, it can be a bit difficult for couples to organize it by themselves. You might have to go to the fabric shop and buy a load in bulk. You might have to try and sell on back to those aunties and guests for the wedding. You don't always get your money back as well. You might have to deliver it to people all over different locations, and it can be really stressful. So we just take on all of the logistics for them. So we handle all of the sourcing, the selling onto the guests for the wedding, and all the delivery as well. And yeah, I think that covers it pretty much, simply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about like what made you guys think, okay, let's start this thing?
I think like we've always been exposed to Nigerian weddings, Nigerian parties, and I feel like over time you kind of get used to the struggle of we're doing Asoebi, go and collect it from one auntie's house and it's out of the way. And it almost feels like a rite of passage. Like it is what it is. Like the struggle comes with the process.
Yeah.
But then one day, I think it was my cousin's wedding. She packaged the Asoebi. I still had to go to her house to pick it up, and I think she included like antibacterial as a free gift. And I was like, "Oh, ooh, the levels!" And then I was like, "Oh, it'd actually be so nice to like receive Asoebi well packaged, and like be shown the appreciation for buying it." And so I had the idea, and then I messaged Moyo because we've been friends since school. So I was like, who else could I possibly go into business with? And she was like, oh, let's go somewhere nice and discuss it like grown-ups.
Okay.
And that's really where it started.
Nice. Okay. And then you built this conglomerate of a global brand.
Period.
No, that's dope. You guys are on billboards all over the country, trains. That's amazing. Adverts as well. If you've not seen it, guys, check it out. It's cool. Okay, we'll do a little dilemma
Okay.
before we get started into discussion. No,
Mhm.
it's fine. Eyes widened. This one's pretty light touch. Well, I say light touch. It's more for ladies, but it has some involvement with Asoebi, but we'll get to that. So a bride has selected her bridesmaids. I think 2 weeks before the wedding. 2 of the bridesmaids let her know that they're not coming, but then she finds out that they had already decided they weren't coming 2 months before the wedding. And obviously then that changed plans because there was a plan to have that number of Asoebi girls and the number of groomsmen matching the number of bridesmaids. So then that caused the whole stress and palaver. What would you guys do if you're in that situation? 2 weeks before the wedding, you find out that one of the people, 2 of the girls that you decided to make bridesmaids don't want to be involved.
So the bride has come to us and said, "Oh, 2 of my bridesmaids have dropped
No,
out."
you are the
If
bride.
you are the bride.
Oh, I'm the bride.
You're the
Oh.
bride. And 2 of your bridesmaids have come and said 2 weeks before the wedding, I'm not involved.
You should know because she got married 2 years ago. So you have it fresh. If
Yeah.
2 of the girls came and said, count me out.
I said, "Okay, cool. Then after the wedding, we're done."
Oh, see, wait. So
Oh, sorry.
would they
Sorry.
still be invited as a guest to the wedding?
Why would they? Hold on. Wait. Sorry.
They don't want to be
Why?
a bridesmaid.
They don't want to be a
anymore.
bridesmaid.
Why? Just because.
Don't know.
Then they can stay at home.
It might be finances. It might be.
And they didn't know until 2 weeks.
No,
Sorry,
they
let me-
knew 2 months before, and that comes out later. That you find out later that it was 2 months before they knew they weren't going to be involved, but they only told you 2 weeks before.
Okay, let me be serious. All right. So, if 2 of the girls came to me and said, "Okay, it's 2 weeks to the wedding, we won't be able to be bridesmaids," we've known about it since 2 months. I'd ask why they didn't tell me before. I'd ask, was it financial, blah, 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 because I gave everyone the finances beforehand. So I'll get their response. To be fair, I think there's not a good enough reason.
No
for them to tell
justification is
me-
good enough, huh?
No.
No.
Especially they knew
Nah.
2 months before.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, cool, that's fine. You don't have to be a bridesmaid. You know, we'll see online. But then after that, I think we won't. I can't be friends with someone like that, I don't think.
Yeah.
And it's not a thing where I'd make it like catty, like, oh, you're not my friend anymore. It's just, okay, cool.
Yeah. It is
And
what it is.
you've established what our friendship is by doing that. So for me, it's just like,
It's done.
yeah. And I think I can just be like, oh, okay, that's fine. I won't shout. There's no need. Yeah. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think during weddings, people show you who you are.
Yeah.
who
you
they
teach your
are.
character.
Yeah, for sure.
You some character. You the same?
I'm not as diplomatic. I don't think. This what happened? Why didn't you? For me, is you call me, say, listen, I don't want to be a bridesmaid. I'll probably be like, okay, cool. I'd call probably Moyo. These girls are out. They shouldn't call me. Make sure they don't turn up. I don't need to know the excuse because we're beyond that now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you would
yeah,
definitely
it's a
do that,
it's
yeah.
a done deal. Like I'm out here trying to write my vows, and you're calling me that you're not bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't have the capacity to do that.
You don't have the capacity.
I don't have the capacity. No.
Have the capacity. Oh, so it's just straight cut them off. No, but there's no justification for it.
There's not 2 weeks before. There's no justification.
And I think it's because they knew 2 months before. I think that's what the problem is. Things can happen 2 weeks before the wedding, like God
Yeah.
forbid, worst case scenario, which I would understand, and that's fine.
Mm.
But it seems like them waiting 2 months just seems like what? Why would you
True.
do that?
Especially if they're asked to still come to the wedding. To do-
Yeah.
to see who. to look for what?
So if they didn't know 2 months before and they just came 2 weeks before and they said finances was the reason,
Sorry.
is that still not enough?
By 2 weeks, we've paid for everything. What is left to be paid for?
That's what I'm wondering.
You might still have like, I don't know, there might be like hotel
Maybe
costs
like- yeah,
that you're
maybe like
paying for on
hotel,
the day,
MUA.
or yeah, MUA. No,
Okay.
I can see
That's
you
the
seeing
thing.
red.
I feel like that close to the wedding, I don't feel like I'd be logical enough to hear what
Okay,
they have to
fine.
say. I feel like,
I like that though, because a lot of people wouldn't think about how they would think in that situation. They just base it off what they feel like now.
yeah, nah. I feel
So
like
in that
I'd be-
situation, just yeah, okay.
Moyo,
Yeah.
make sure they don't turn up.
Yeah, that's literally how you'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Because yeah, at that point, you've done all the planning, you've done all the work that needs to be done.
All the
So
work is done.
a lot of stuff has got to be shifted now.
My numbers don't add up. Groomsmen walking by themselves.
Two of the girls you have to pay. Oh wait, will it be two that have to pair up now? Yeah, two of the
No,
girls
you
you
do
can pair up to
singles.
balance
Who's
it.
going to pair?
I'll just do
Yeah.
singles.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Mm.
Okay. What, everyone dancing on their own?
No, like the two extras. One will be at the front.
Oh,
One
okay,
will be at
okay,
the
okay, fine, okay, cool.
Oh,
It works. Okay, let's you know,
Let's calm down.
yeah, let's put that one behind us. Nobody's called. There's no
Oh, okay,
serious
cool.
cancellation.
I'm back.
Back in the room, yeah. All right, cool. So, Simply Asoebi. I've got a wedding coming up. I want to use Asoebi. Talk me through the service from start. When I come to you, what's the process? What's the inquiries, conversations, and then through to like the end. How does it work?
Do you want to take it? Should I?
Okay, I can take it. So, okay, let's say you want to get married. Let's say ideally it would be like 6 to 9 months before the wedding.
Is that the ideal timeline for you guys?
Ideally, yeah, just
Yeah.
to give everyone enough time to sort out their outfit making and stuff.
Mhm.
So you would go on our website. You might have a look at the services or how it works just to get a feel. But you'd go online and book a consultation, and on the virtual consultation, we'll just get to know a bit about you, your wedding, your likes, your dislikes. Just a chance for us to get to know each other and obviously what you need for the wedding, establish some dates, etc. And then after that call, we'll send you all the details. terms and conditions as well, because that's important for businesses, something to hold themselves accountable to, and for what the client can expect from us as well. And once we've agreed all of the details, we know what you want, the numbers, the colours, etc., and you've agreed that you want to go ahead with our services, we'll set up a second call. And in that call, that's where we'll show you the options. You could bring maid of honor, best man, mum, dad, if you want to. We've had people bring their mums on, which is nice. And we'll show
Is this
you.
one in person or still virtual?
Still virtual.
Okay.
Yeah, we are working on, seeing some of the clients in person, but for now it is virtual. Just find that it's easier.
Yeah.
So we show them the different fabric options. They tell us what they like. They might want to tweak some things. We just work with you just to make sure you get exactly what you want. And once you've decided the fabrics that you like and the colors, etc., then we'll set up a website. And on that personalized website, you send that out to your guests. You just send out a link and they can go online and purchase. So when they click on the link, they can see a video of the fabric, because sometimes you ask for Asoebi money, you don't see the fabric. You'll see a video, you'll see when you should expect to receive the Asoebi by, the deadline date for which you have to purchase the Asoebi by. And so if I'm a bridesmaid going to your wedding, I'll go online, click the bridesmaids box, add it to my cart, just like I'm shopping on ASOS or something. And then once that comes through and we've got all the orders in, we start delivering out the packages. So before we do that, we like to add a personal touch as well. So we'll ask you if you want a personalized note just to thank them, and we'll print that out nicely, a nice card, etc. And we also include the complimentary gift for everyone as well, just to get people excited for your day. And yeah, then we send out everything to all of the guests. Throughout the process, we're keeping you updated, letting you know numbers that I've ordered. And I think it just makes it easier, because when you have your wedding coming up, you don't want to be hounded by people asking, oh, when's it coming? Oh, can I pay half now, half later? Whereas all that comes to us, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to have people paying into your account and you're trying to manage. So we just take all of that off. And then, yeah, you just show up on the day, you see people in their Asoebi. We've also extended like tailoring services as well.
Okay.
So especially for men, like groomsmen especially, sometimes they don't want any trouble. So we've had many weddings, including mine, where we just handle all the tailoring for all of the groomsmen.
Okay.
We do it for brides and grooms as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've pretty much touched the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
That is even going on to the next one. I was going to ask, do you guys offer tailoring service? Yes. So how do you do the, I'm guessing the measurements are taken, they come to a location, or it's virtual as well?
It's still virtual.
Yeah?
So we basically send them like a guide on how to measure and what measurements we need, and then they do that and they send it to us. We always advise them, like, if possible, go to a tailor or profession to get measured. And we also ask for like a full-length picture of them for accuracy. So I mean, a bit of chasing, but it gets done.
Yeah.
You need to chase them a bit.
Yeah.
Can imagine, especially the guys, they're probably a bit more
Oh my
laid back
gosh.
about it.
Yes.
Yeah. And some of the pictures they send of themselves.
Anyway,
sorry,
whatever
let me not
picture you
expose-
want to send, we'll just add it there. Like, they'll make it for you. They'll manage it like that.
That is
Some
just...
pictures are like, why? One was even a silhouette.
Yeah.
No.
Was facing, was it the gherkin or something?
Yeah,
The
I
back
don't know
of
where
it.
he was.
Oh.
He just sent that as a picture for measurement. I said, okay. We send them like that. We'll manage
But
it.
yeah, but
Is
so
that-
far, like, the tailoring's been fine. Like, we haven't had
Yeah.
any issues with outfits being wrong or the wrong measurements. Like,
Okay.
we make sure the tailors that we use are really
Trustworthy.
Yeah, and experienced. Even with the
Yeah.
bride, that's why we don't offer women's tailoring just yet, because the designer that we use, she's specifically for brides, and she's quite skilled at using measurements to make correct fitting outfits.
I imagine the bride's one being a lot trickier than
Yeah,
the guys.
and understandably, it's their wedding, it's their outfit. They want it to be
Yeah,
perfect. So
100%.
it's not easy.
That one is. Woo. So we touched on they've got different fabric options. What's the range of options of fabrics that you guys have?
So what we do, with Asoebi trends, they're always evolving. So we don't keep stock. So we're never like limited in the options that we can source for someone.
Yeah.
So if someone's like, oh, I want pink fabric that's very loud, we're going to go out to a certain number of vendors that we have in our network and say we're looking for this type of fabric. They would then show us different options. And then during the consultation, we showed 3 options in that category. We found that that's the perfect number.
So they don't get
Good
overwhelmed.
range.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
give them
true.
too many, they're going to be like, oh, can I
That's
have like
true.
4 days to come back to you?
Mm.
So I think 3 is like, you most times they get it. Like, yes, definitely this one. Sometimes maybe we give 2 additional ones
Okay.
after if they're like, oh, it's kind of a bit of this one and a bit of that one. But yeah, that's how we work.
Okay, nice. Complete. Well, I mean, might be a side note, but might not be. Asoebi, Asoke. What's the difference? No, I don't. I genuinely, I
You
don't.
don't know.
Me there, you don't know.
No, man,
Well, you
please.
should be saying Mabinu.
Yeah, joyful Messi.
So Ashrabi is like, I guess it's more a term. It's a cultural uniform. So when you see people wearing the same fabric in a group, they can be known to be wearing Ashrabi.
It literally means like family cloth. Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas Ashoke is like a type of fabric, which is known. It translates to what, top cloth.
Okay.
So it's hand weaved, it's custom, and typically worn by like a bride and groom, like Yoruba bride and groom.
Okay. Okay.
Now you know.
Because I always say the term Ashoke. I think I was talking to somebody and I might have mentioned Ashoke. They're like, huh? And then I was like, what is it? Is it different? I was like, oh.
Yeah. But it's fine. Like we get in terms of the clients we get, like some are experts in know everything and some don't know like where to start. So we literally we literally welcome like anyone. Like it's nice being able to explain things to people and seeing them learn, and they get a lot of inspiration from like our page and different pages online. But yeah, it's quite fun, I think.
Yeah, no, I enjoy that. I mean, I've got trad sewn, but
You got what?
I've got trad sewn, like traditional outfits.
Oh,
Whether it's Ashoke.
I don't think you'd be wearing Ashoke on a normal day.
No.
You'd know from even the weight of it. I think you'd know.
That's what your hat would be made of, though. Usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hat
fine.
and the gele is usually made of Ashoke.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why it's so tough. And okay.
Our one is not tough.
Is it not?
Our one is sweet.
Soft and sweet. Okay, because that one when I'm
This
adjusted
thing
on my
get
head, it's like, you know, you have to twist it to get the angle right for it to sit correctly.
For warriors.
It's for warriors indeed. All right, when people are considering your service or thinking about using the service, what are some things that they should think about before they start the process?
Oh, okay. I think what they should think about before they approach us is, I think it's good. Right, there's one thing being indecisive, but I think it's good to at least have an idea of what you want, because with Ashobi, literally there's so many options. If you have in lots of groups, there's lots of different combinations you can do. So I think if you come to us, at least kind of have a clue. We can help you get there, but you need to know what you like for yourself. You can use Pinterest, you can go on our page, there's lots of inspo there. So I would say that is one thing. Have an idea, and at least if you come to us with an idea, we can help map out where you want to get to for the end. That's one thing I'd say.
I'd say also have a sense of like understanding what your budget is, even for guests. Like we tried to make it as I would say straightforward as possible with pricing. We have different prices for our packages clearly displayed on the website. We have starting prices for Ashobi stated on the website. So I feel like hip
I
ratio.
hear that. Yeah, everyone's talking about gotta
Mm,
get cinched and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but it's getting harder past 30, man. I might have to go back to zip up dress because
honestly. Zip up
No,
dress and
we
girdle.
just got to work. We just got to work harder. We just got to work hard in the gym.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, obviously, you know, and before 30s, we take stuff for granted. We can just, you know, be a bit more lax about meals and all that sort of stuff.
True.
And then now we have to be a bit more mindful.
Now I feel that.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on from that side of things. So what you said it's happened where a couple come to you. They've had like an expensive Asoebi and the guest budget has not matched it.
Yeah, normally you see that in the first consultation because we ask about budget. Okay, this is our starting price. What kind of range can we work with to bring you options? And they're like, oh, I thought it'd be about £50 for the Asoebi. I said, it's not possible. It's not.
Could it work?
It's not possible. It can't work, you know. But we do try and offer different packages for different levels. So you can get gele only, you can get fabric plus gele, you can get fabric only options, as in the guests can have that option when they go and buy. But to say that you're looking for lace around that price, £50, including all the additional stuff that we add,
Yeah.
it's not going to be possible.
Yeah.
And it's it's fine if I don't know, our expectations don't meet up. That's okay. They can probably find something else. But for us, we just want to have a certain standard of lace that we like to have.
Yeah.
And like Nwanne mentioned, it comes with a box, delivery, complimentary gift, and everything else. So I think you have to consider that as well when you're coming to us with your ideal starting prices. And it's important to speak to your guests as well, because even the other end of people having expensive taste but haven't spoken to their bridal party.
Oh, yeah.
I think that is important because, it is your wedding, but, they're spending money to be part of your day as well. So I think as courtesy, you should at least be like, guys, what can you work with? Just to speak to them beforehand, just so they're not disappointed.
I think that's important. Can't just be unnecessarily wicked to people.
Yeah.
Pay £100.
Honestly.
Pay £200.
And you've got 2 months to the wedding, so it's
Honestly.
pay for the fabric, pay for the tea.
Yeah. The maid of honor adds you to a WhatsApp group, guys.
Time to do the
This is
bachelorette.
the cost.
Bachelorette. You just bought fabric.
Aye. The girls, even. Wait. Oh no, I was gonna ask something about something to. Okay, so have you had any horror stories around Why do your eyes lit up?
I wanted to see what you're gonna say.
No, I was gonna say around people coming to your service.
Horror story.
I wouldn't say we've had any.
Yeah, I wouldn't say horror story, but people that need it really quickly. It's not easy. I think a bride came to us and she wanted to book consultation on the website. No, she wanted to book consultation. We said check the website. The dates are too far. She needs the consultation tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we kind of felt bad because she needed it really quickly. I think the turnover was was it a month or something?
Yeah, it was pretty tight.
From consultation to delivery.
Yeah.
And we thought let's just help her. But so she wasn't a nightmare or anything, but it was just that doing it with such a short time frame is stressful.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So obviously you guys mentioned that you are taking away the stress from the couples in terms of managing that side. You're also taking the stress away from them in terms of sourcing the fabrics and dealing with vendors in wherever it is that you're dealing with the vendors. So you're effectively the stress management service.
Yes.
You just carry the burden.
We just carry the burden. So it's our job to make sure that we make our process as smooth as possible for ourselves as well.
Okay, fine. Okay.
When we first started, it was literally you're carrying the you want pink today, purple tomorrow. We'll be stressing. Let's find some. You know. Whereas now we've been in the game a bit longer, so we have to sometimes tell clients, it's not possible, because it just wasn't. Sometimes we get the oddest request and we're there. What was it one time? Someone was like, I want kente. Last minute, we don't even do kente. and we're there like, let's ask this vendor, let's ask. Relax, just
You can't do it.
yeah, just say no. Like, I can't do it. We don't have that expertise.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's even in their interest as well, to be honest.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah, because
with
then
what
they can go and
can
find
do.
out from
But
someone that actually does it.
we'll
Yeah.
stress
Yeah.
ourselves. I remember after my, what's it called now? My bridal shower. I was carrying the cargo that we received. There's a video of me in my
still have
pink
it.
dress carrying the cargo that day. We had to work
Like
after my
boxes
bridal
of
shower.
cargo. Yeah, I had to take a video. It was so funny because she was wearing like this puffy bright pink dress.
Yeah.
Because we literally came from my bridal shower and she was there like dragging this big box of
With
cargo.
my tiara.
Work never stops.
Work never stops.
No, it's good though. But obviously, you have to like, when you're getting started, you have to try and do everything. Try
Yeah,
and get through every
exactly.
door, do the groundwork, try and
sure.
test your limits, and obviously then that allows you to then get the understanding of where your limits are, and you can build a brand.
For sure.
Yeah.
So going back to the point you mentioned about the girls, choosing a squad of Asoebi girls. Do you have any tips for this?
Oh, I'd say pick. I feel like you don't have to be as strict as you are with like bridesmaids. I would say the more the merrier.
Okay.
They need to make noise. Your entrance needs to make noise. Like
The
this
more
is
the
your,
merrier.
Yes.
Okay.
Because like with Asoebi girls, they're not necessarily your bridesmaids. So it's not like you have a lot to deal with in terms of people management. But if you want a wide group of friends, when you come with your entrance is grand, they have to hype you. Like this is your moment.
This is true.
So I feel like good energy, good vibe people, get them to be part of your Asoebi girls.
Okay. I had anything?
I would take a different approach, maybe. Just slightly. In terms, because for me, I see Asoebi girls as like Asoebi bridesmaids, so kind of an extension of bridesmaids from the white wedding. So it is good to have a lot of people, but I would still make sure I select people that I trust, that have good energy, like you said. I don't think I would just add people to.
Not just add people, just to add people.
Okay.
Because these are the people that people will see them picking up money from the
I was
floor
gonna
and
say
assume
that.
that they're
They
part
will
of your
be.
picking up the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I still pick like good people, but you don't have to be as strict. Like, were they there for me when I?
Yeah.
If you still get along and you like them, they have good energy. Invite them along if you can trust them,
Okay.
because I should give you certain privileges.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
I had a friend that had, I think the guy had, I think there was maybe like 10, 11 of us
Okay.
guys.
That's a good number.
There was 66 Asoebi girls.
Oh,
Do
that's
you wait?
That's
Do you
not
mean,
Asoebi girls. That's
do you
that's a
mean
party.
guests?
No, 66 Asoebi girls.
Even if I begged
All in
people,
Asoebi.
I could not even drag that many people to come.
Maybe
By
means
the
guests.
purple Asoebi. I remember it vividly. Because
So the
that
grooms
day,
were in purple.
no, grooms, we were in white
Okay.
and the girls were in purple.
Because there's Asoebi girls, like the ones that enter with you,
Yeah.
and then there's wider Asoebi girls, like
Like
the guests, like
friends.
the wider friends.
66
That,
entered.
Ah.
The entrance.
It's not possible.
No, it's possible. The entrance was okay. They came. They phoned one
Wow.
line. They phoned another line. They had to back down.
Okay, so let me clarify. That's not what I mean. Don't invite that many people. Let me no, that's too much.
I couldn't personally. Was
We
it in
said that-
Nigeria?
No, it was here.
It was here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was in
Good for her
Caravan.
that she knows
You must
66.
be dancing for time for
You
everyone
must
to
see,
enter the
I'll
room.
show you the
like-
video if I find it. Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, to find 66 people that are willing to pay and join you on the day is
That's
even a
good.
task
That's what I'm
itself.
saying. Even if I paid them, I don't know how many. Where do I gather 66 girls or women to be in my lineup?
Hey, that's a lot.
To each their own, Sha. Well,
That's good though. Maybe
Yeah,
she's
to
very
have the-
popular.
No, she's very loved. She's very loved. To be
Aw.
fair.
that's nice.
And then, so you did your wedding 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What was your? I'm assuming you used the service.
Yeah, but I had to do it myself.
No, she didn't have to do it herself.
Well,
You left her in the cold?
I took the lead
Okay.
for her wedding. No,
Ooh.
wait now. I
tea.
purposely
with the packing. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
Hold on, baby.
Wait. Let's say your side.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my side, this is how it was. I was Moyo's maid of honor. I said, you know what? Because we're using our own services. I really wanted her to enjoy being a bride.
Okay.
I did not want her to stress. So I was like, okay, fair play, you sourced the fabric, but that's because she's picky. She wanted the fabrics. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna package it for her. She's like, send me videos before you package it. I said, okay. I don't like that shade of red for the gele. I'm going to have to reorder it. I said, okay, cool. Her sister's stuff came. I said, don't worry, Moyo, I'm gonna package it. Send me videos. Cool. Oh, I don't like that gele. I don't. That's why she was there dragging boxes on her bridal shower. My intention was for her to to sit back and relax. What's your side?
Okay,
because
what's
I
your
know I
side
did my
now?
best for her to relax. She didn't want to relax.
That bridesmaids gele, even anyway, let me not even go into that. But even you agreed that it was off.
It was off.
But who
So
selected
then
the fabric? Who selected the
I
fabric?
said, just send me video. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I saw it. I said, this looks off, and you agreed.
Mm.
So then it's not that I'm being picky. It's
But
that
you
it
could
was
have been
off.
like, hey, Nwanne, handle that for me. I need to relax. I can't.
But then, like, obviously you're doing other stuff, like my bridal shower, other stuff. How am I going to stress you to go and do another gala? Let me just
So you
message
can
the
see
person
that
to...
she decided not to stress me. I was trying not to stress you.
Look. It's you know, this is time not to stress each other, and then the
I
not stressing
guess.
is causing.
Yeah,
It's
but
causing
I am
us
picky
stress.
though when it comes to fabric and the
Yeah.
matching.
Yeah,
and
but this
stuff.
is your
And
field
even
though,
more
so you would
so-
be.
Yeah, she is. Generally, she is. Which
Oh,
is good.
genuine.
It works for the clients.
Yeah, true.
And
true.
it was like times 20 for her own wedding.
Mm,
So,
Yeah, and I
You'll
had to
be there.
represent myself for the business.
exactly. If it's your service,
True.
yeah, you're gonna want to go the extra mile for it.
Yeah, so
she did. It's funny because I didn't even know how much some of your stuff cost. Like, she had so many outfits. And I think there was a client. Fabric. And then I was like, okay, what's your budget? She said like whatever her price was. And I was like, oh, that's half of what it cost. I was like,
why are you making me seem like...
because
Is that when you discovered how much it cost?
I was like, she spent big money on her dress, on her fabrics and stuff. It's good though. It's good because I had no clue.
Yeah, like, it's not a joke when it comes to bridal fabric. And even the ones that I got, you can even be more grand with the fabrics. But yeah, like, when I saw some of these brides on Instagram and I saw the fabric and the outfits, like, people have spent money on their dresses. I'm talking like people in Nigeria spending like £1,000 on their outfit.
More than.
And more than
Way
even
more
now.
than. Because a lot of this stuff is even like hand beaded. Literally hand beaded.
Okay.
And people would just come take screenshot and say, oh, I want something similar.
Yeah.
But that's
They're doing the
a
work.
lot of labor.
They're doing
Yeah.
the work.
But I guess you only know once you start, because
It's
when
true,
you get
it's
married,
true.
you don't know how much
To
a
budget.
venue or caterer or stuff. So you find out
Yeah,
as you go along.
the
which
way.
is
As you
fair.
go, yeah,
But
for sure.
All right. If you could give one bit of advice to people thinking about getting a SHB, what would it be? One each.
Ooh, okay. One advice I'd say do it and try and do it well. I think when it's done properly, it will really look nice. I think it's also a way for people to support you and for it to look uniform. So I'd say if you're going to do Asoebi, don't start looking for where to cut corners. Just try as much as possible, as much as the budget allows, to show up and show out.
Okay. I like that.
mine was going to be quite similar. If you're going to do it well. Because for African traditional weddings, it is still your wedding, and I feel like you should still make an effort to make sure things look good and things, look good on the day. So I feel like do it properly, do something that you'd be proud of.
Yeah.
Don't just get any yaya fabric that someone's found and you just don't kind of care about it. If you don't care about it, it's not by force. You don't have to do it. You can just have your outfit, your husband's outfit. Like, yeah, you don't have to do it. But I would say if you want to do it nicely. Make sure they take nice pictures.
Yeah.
Nice videos. Represent your
venue.
culture. Like, this is...
Yeah.
I know it might have escalated something else, but this is our culture. This is like family cloth. Like, we're wearing this as a family to come and support you on the day. Just do it well.
I hear that. I agree with it. Where can people find you guys online?
We're on Instagram at _Simply Asoebi. We're on TikTok at Simply Asoebi. We're on YouTube at Simply
Okay.
Asoebi. Our website, right?
Pinterest.
What's the website?
www.simplyasoebi.com.
That's simply ASOEBI.
.com.
Pinterest as well, yeah?
Yeah,
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Okay.
So.
For that
All
inspiration.
billboards.
And
Oh,
billboards. Let's not forget that.
Ow.
Billboards. Is it
No,
not
I'm
on
joking.
it's not on TV as well, no?
It was on a TV ad
Oh, it
last
was?
year.
Okay. Last year. It will still be in the archive somewhere, no? YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know when it's still running. I don't actually have like Sky and all
Okay.
that, so.
They're definitely, the ads are definitely still on the train, so I see them all the time.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you very much, Elise. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you for having us.
for having us.
Yeah. So we have
Aw.
something for you.
Thank you
Our
so
food sponsor.
much.
Let me close that. Our food sponsor, Echo Cafe,
Oh, wow.
providing meals for all our guests.
Ooh,
That's nice.
She'll set them out with some cheddar fries and some small chops.
thank you so much.
Where
You're
are
very
they
welcome.
based?
Huh? Oh,
Where
they're
they
in
based?
Finchley. They're in
Okay, that's
Finchley
not too
and
bad
do
from me.
catering for all events as well. So check them out, people. And you guys will get to sample their goodies.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's been another episode of Endless Table. Catch us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. See you next time.